Hope you guys could hear me clearly. If you hear some wind in the background, just getting off from work. About tired at this job I'm working at. Literally burnt out. I ain't gonna go into too much detail about it. I'll go into a whole lot of detail about it when I'm out from here and doing the businesses I am supposed to be doing. So I know that now I got to put in extra work in order to get to that point and whatnot, because this my LAXs not all that great and grand. Like I said before, my brother's tired, so we just keeping it real. With that though, ladies and gents, put some music on in the background. Welcome to week 42, sessions 206 to 210. If I'm not mistaken, for the month of April 2nd. My bad, I took that back. April 1st. I think that's. Oh, no. My apologies. April 3rd through the 7th, which is today. So, we about to get down to business. I was going to do this later on when I got to the house, but you know what? I'm waiting for a different transportation. I'm going to go ahead and just do it right now. So we're going to feel like doing this when I get to the house. So I'm going to let you guys know what's up. Alright, so on April 3rd, 2017, Blessed Mondays, I said on the other side of tiredness, it's a greater life. You have to overcome being tired and you're going after your dreams. Or dreams never wait on anybody to continue to move regardless if you're ready or not. That's funny. Because at the beginning of this podcast, I said I was tired. And I was tired, from the job that I'm working at, just for credit come along with it. Far from that, though, we are working on your dreams. You do have to have a mindset of just pushing forward, making things happen, and just, making your dreams come true. And I know sometimes you get sidetracked due to the bull BS jobs that we're working at and whatever. But at the end of the tiredness is a greater life. Meaning, maybe though you burnt out, you're still able to live a greater life when you're doing the things that you love to do, and that those things is making you the financial not financial standard, but it's making the finances that you actually need, especially if you have a family. It's making the money that you want to make. It makes life much more easier. Because trust me, dreams never wait, they continue to move on. When you die, your dreams go on with somebody else. So you just have to continue to push on and just continue to make things happen. Even if you're tired, at least try to get a couple minutes of something in. That way, your thought process and your mind process will get to spend a little bit more. So, if you guys are tired, just continue to push. Don't give up. So, on April 4th, 2017, on the Grind Tuesdays, I said, kill folks with your kindness, not your success. Reason why I say it, when I mean kill folks, I don't mean like literally kill them. Like, no, don't kill them. I mean, kill them with a smile. Meaning, and I have to say this for myself too, you cannot, be looking mean mug all the time. Well, it depends on certain areas. But the reason why you won't kill folks with your kindness is because your kindness is very much more successful than it is in regards to success. And what I mean by that is that, most folks, they say, grind out till folks know your name and things of that nature. That's basically killing folks with your success. That's basically boasting and bragging about, hey, look at me. I got this and I got that. Don't do that. Kill folks with your kindness, because this way, even though you may be rich and have money, you may be humble, but at the end of the day, what does happen is for the fact that your kindness be more successful, be more beneficial to others, to work with you with more business and things of that nature, to grow the success. So we have to take a look at that point of view as opposed to the opposite of things. which is, try to kill folks for your success, which you don't want to do. Like I said, that's boasting and that's bragging. And that right there within itself is not great at all. So, kill folks with your kindness, not your success. On April 5th, 2017, Motivational Wednesdays, I said keep your passion alive. Wherever you're passionate on doing, just keep it pushing. If you're passionate of writing or passionate of making music like I am, or even doing YouTube tech videos and things of that nature, like I see a whole lot of tech cats be doing, they have passion behind it. They have fun what they're doing, and they get paid for their passion, but they love it. But the reason why you gotta keep your passion alive, same thing, keep your dreams alive. You just gotta continue to push forward, continue to make stuff happen, and just continue to go out there and just get it. You can't just be on the wayside. You gotta continue to go and just get it and just make things happen, period. So always keep your passion alive. You don't want to ever lose your passion for anything else. So, Daily Tips Thursdays, April 6, 2017. Gaining wisdom and understanding is better than receiving riches and items of lesser value. Basically, gaining wisdom and understanding is better than receiving riches and gold. Meaning that you can have all the material items you want. You can have all the iPhones, Samsung Galaxy S8s, the fancy cars, stuff like that. I'm not going to really say, I'm not going to add big house to it recently, because if you do have a family, you might need a big house. But a car transportation, what I mean by cars, I mean like the Lambos and things of that nature. Those are all great things, but at the end of the day, the material meaning that they are going to still be here when you're gone. What I mean by when you're gone, I mean by when you are pass away and everything else like that. Those items are still going to be there. Like, it trips me out how some mail from my late uncle and late great grandparents still be coming, but they're not here on earth physically anymore, and it's like the items still go be here, but your soul isn't, and that's the trippy part. So it's better when you're still here to gain wisdom and understanding things, and just continue to push on, and things of that nature, as opposed to getting the riches and stuff that you want to get. So you just gotta continue to push like that and just continue to make things happen, period. You just gotta go after it. But it's better to get wisdom, because once you get wisdom, you'll be able to teach other folks later on in the upcoming year. So you have to do what you gotta do, ladies and gents, straight up. And so for today, April 7, 2017, Boss Says Fridays, I said stop letting your emotions get the best of you, period. Learn to control them. If your so-called title is higher than anybody else. I continue to mention this a lot because I see a whole lot of supervisors and managers that think that they ate the big shit and things of that nature because of their title, when they actually forgot where they came from. And at the same time, they try to push the mantra, that they're higher than anybody else. The funny thing is, and I said before on so many of my podcasts, is that for those of you folks that have that type of title, especially at a 9-to-5 job, if you don't have, excuse my language when I say this too, if you don't have another business that you're working on, what you need to do is shut the hell up and not say shit at all, period. Especially to those who you're working with. Now, I understand your boss that's on top of you may hoop bang on you because you have to run the operation a certain way and things of that nature, but at the same time, you're in a 9-to-5 setting towards corporate, so it's gonna be folks stepping on other folks, a lot of stuff like that. But the funny thing is, what most folks don't realize is that even the little man is actually doing a whole lot more than when the manager or supervisor is doing, or a CEO. If you're CEO of a company or corporation, whatever, and you not working with your peoples or collaborating to where everybody understands everything, then you don't need to be CEO of that company, whatever it is, even if it's yours. Like I said before, if you're a manager or supervisor, and you own that bullshit that, you're big shit compared to anybody else. My thing is this: if you not working on another business, or something else to get you out from that job, you don't need to say shit, you don't need to talk shit, you just need to humble yourself and stay quiet. Simple as that. That's how I take a look at managers and supervisors. I take a look at them just like that. Not in a negative way, but in a way to where it's like, okay, you want to earn my respect and you want me to earn your respect, then guess what? I need to know what you're doing outside of the job. I need to know if you have something else set up for you and your family. Because if not, you don't come off to me, you know, that your title is higher than mine, because I will embarrass somebody, you know, with the knowledge that I have, and ask them a question. Okay, so you're not doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but you're still working here. You've been here for plus years. I've been my little job about 4.5 something plus years, but I'm still working a whole lot of other shit. I'm doing this podcast. That's one of them, and things of that nature. And I'm not bragging when I say this either, ladies and gents. I'm just putting the statement. It is those of you that actually feel the way that I feel. You may have a boss that's a true jackass. Same thing with a supervisor. And at the end of the day, you know, you humble yourself because, you know, you just want to tell them, you just want to tell them straight up, well, shit, I do a whole lot of other stuff outside the job that actually makes me more money than the bullshit I'm working at right now. But at the end of the day, you know, you just stay quiet because it's going to come a time you're going to need to talk to that person, but you're not going to talk to them as them crazy behind higher-ups go talk to them. You could talk to them one-on-one, you know, like you got some sense and like they have some sense too. And then everybody comes to the understanding, like, okay, this is where you try to show me, like, yeah, like, humble yourself. Or in Kendrick Lamar's new song called Humble, I'm going to go ahead and just say it, bitch, be humble. Sit down, be humble. Excuse my language on that, ladies and gents, but it does get to me when you have these certain supervisors and managers that, like I said before, they think that they run things at a job to where the CEO of the company doesn't truly give a shit about them. And I know some of y'all working 9 to 5, should make ends meet, things of that nature. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's the month of April, and I should have made this as supposed would have started, but it's the month of April, and the thing that you need to do is this: it's a new month. You need to get your shit together and start towards your goal, your own business. Do not, and I repeat, do not just be on the wayside, not doing anything that you ain't supposed to be doing because you just want to be chilling. That's not cool at all. So with that though, ladies and gents, it's your boy Q Morales and Nolan as Chinchilla Q of HipRockProductionsCM.com. My apologies for the cursing at the end, but I have to keep it real. So with that, I guess you guys on the flip side, you guys have a great, wonderful weekend. With that, one love, your boys out. Peace.